All right, man. It's T-Man, and I just caught wind of this video. So, Vegan Slave is reacting to the video that I came across of him, I guess, admitting and stating he's taking steroids. Anyways, let's react to this video.
Hey friends, it's Simon, and I just came across this video right now. I just popped it up, and all of a sudden, it's on our good friend here,
Vegan Gains admits to taking
Why doesn't he play the whole thing in the beginning? Vegan Slave. He doesn't like to hear that.
steroids, is a fake natty.
Yeah.
How am I a fake natty if I open...
You're a fake natty because you take steroids. Fake natural. It's not the fact that you it's not the fact that you admitted to taking steroids, it's the fact that you are on steroids.
Only state that I'm on steroids. Oh man, I love these comments. Vegan Gains has been on steroids for years, yet all his ignorant, naive fanboys kept claiming he was natty and kept getting all butthurt every time anyone said he was on steroids.
It's funny. I'll fight you
That's true.
anytime you're free. I'll fucking give you a knuckle sandwich. And how about you don't eat until 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. and I guess you can call that fucking breakfast, dipshit.
Drinks a lot of Coca-Cola. Eventually this is gonna catch up with him. That thing's filled with phosphoric acid. It fucking dissolves the shit out of your bones over time and causes glycation. A corn syrup, that's just nasty. They put in the cheapest sugar in there. Anyway, yeah, I think I've seen him eating something on there one time with a fork. It looked like meat, but I could be wrong. Who knows? I mean, you can't trust anybody online these days. It's just entertainment anyways. A lot of fake stuff. Whatever.
Okay, you're on. Thanks for the donation, Killian Titan. Obviously, he hardly got to 285 on a vegan diet.
That's absolutely true. I don't know anybody that could get to 285 on a vegan diet. Well, then again, you could be fat because here's the thing: excessive amounts of sugar will be converted to glycogen and loaded into the muscle, and we call that sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, right? Vegan Gains. Have you ever heard of that? You do know the two different hypertrophy. You do know there's two types of hypertrophy, right? There's myofibrillar and there's sarcoplasmic, and one can overtake the other. Now, yeah, it can load in the liver and your muscle. So you misconstrued that as being muscle. You're really just obese, really. Expanding the sarcoplasm with, I don't know, eating starches and plants and shit. They're just garbage. Because if science says that protein synthesis needs to exceed that breakdown the rate of protein synthesis needs to exceed the rate of protein breakdown to see that mass on that myofibrillar. And don't forget, when you do lift weights, there's also a window for protein breakdown, so you've expanded that. So you need to eat a lot. You need to be in an anabolic growth state. I don't know how plants can put you in positive nitrogen balance when it's associated with what? Negative nitrogen balance, being on vegan diet. So how are you able to do it? Oh, I know. You take steroids. Yeah. Do you think a steroid could literally damage a muscle for you so then you can get it to repair and remodel bigger and stronger? Man, steroids, they don't damage muscles, bro. And it's really hard to damage a muscle. And I've watched you lifting weights, and you lift concentrically. And concentric exercises is associated with a loss of sarcomere and series. So how are you getting bigger if it's associated with a loss of sarcomere and series? You're losing muscle, if anything. And only eccentric exercises are associated with series and in parallel. So how are you getting bigger exactly? Do you even know the mechanics behind bodybuilding? Do you know anything about bodybuilding? Or do you just have to attack people personally because I hurt your feelings because you're too stupid to understand bodybuilding?
Now it makes sense. What the fuck? Oh my god, these people are fucking crazy. Dude, like they're... If you
See, they're crazy because why? Because the comments are true. So they must be crazy because the comment that they wrote is true.
ironically watch Genetic Beast, like... There's no help for
he's
you.
taking steroids, bro, because listen to this. This is interesting.
Why their skin color is the way it is.
By the way, just to let people know, I do not hate vegan gains or anybody on YouTube, really, the truth. It's just entertainment purposes only. I listen to call, he can call me names or call anybody names. I don't really care. You know what I mean? So it just is what it is.
How do you know which steroid and peptide suppliers are legit? Also,
you don't know who's the peptide steroid dealers are legit. You don't know. You'd have to test their stuff to find out whether, well, if you took it and you'd got no results, it's kind of obvious it's fake. So yeah, better to test it anyways. You never know what you get in there. It could be filled with bacteria. It could cause you, I don't know, a heart attack or something. Aneurysm. Who the hell knows?
what is the monthly cost going to be for your GH and test usage?
You see, I always knew he was a fake, man.
I don't think it's going to cost him very much. He's in Canada. You could order steroids and get steroids in Canada. Man, knew a lot of people ordering steroids from like back in the day, Costa Rica and stuff. Huge boxes. They would come to their address. They would open a bunch of shit in there. Now, I don't know, after 94, a lot of these pharmacies in Mexico throughout, or Oregon, I think it was Sustanon 250, they faked it. A lot of stuff was fake. I mean, HCG is still real, but all these steroids, they're fake, man. A lot of it's all fake down there. The pharmacy just passes off fake shit. It's all garbage.
Vegan people cannot build
Like, I've literally just started taking steroids 3 days ago.
So how did you get up to 285 pounds on a vegan diet, eating salad? How does salad build muscles exactly? Could you explain that to us? Because, you know, man, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, according to you, I'm retarded. I'm stupid. So I don't know anything. So I'd love for you to explain how eating leaves are going to build muscle somehow. And lifting concentrically in your garage or basement, lifting concentrically somehow damages muscles so they could go through repair and remodeling. I don't get it, bro. Fuck. It just doesn't make sense. But
I only
whatever.
just took my 3rd injection today. And then
Here's the thing. I already have experience in bodybuilding. I already know what it takes to get big and strong. I went through these repetitive damaging cycles. They're not easy. You have to come in once. You have to come in periodically. You can prove it, man. Just read PubMed. Satellite cell use it or lose it. They even tell you they're periodic. It's associated with what? This muscle injury. And then it builds, you get more cells. The satellite cell donates its nuclei, yada, yada. You build these nascent muscle fibers. It's also associated with what? Well, it can wear off myogenic decline and these senescent cells. It can get rid of it if you go through these periodic damaging cycles. So yeah, because got to go through repair and remodeling. Science will tell you you need a minimum of a week. So we could go 17 to 14 days through a repair and remodeling to build muscle. It doesn't just build. Like myofibulars, they don't just build magically overnight. It's not so easy. And it depends, really. And you need to be in an anabolic growth state. The rate of protein synthesis needs to exceed the rate of protein breakdown. And you need to eat a lot, bro. I eat a lot at the buffet, and I eat a lot of animal products. It wasn't easy to get up to 285. Believe me, I was 285 back in late 90s. And it wasn't easy to get there with every damaging session. I had to come in, I'd go through these damaging sessions that would last for hours, man. Then I'd have to go down to a local buffet because I knew there was a window, like I think it was over 4 hours, that rate of protein synthesis needed to exceed that rate of protein breakdown. It wasn't easy. So I found a buffet, local buffet that was close to Bally's. I would just go right in there and just start eating. I would start at 11:30, and I think I left around 4. I left the buffet at 4:30. In those days, I ate a lot more. And I would still keep eating that day throughout. And then throughout the week, I would keep eating a lot. Keep yourself in positive nitrogen balance. So you're constantly building. Man, listen, fucking YouTube, NCBI, PubMed will corroborate everything that I say. And you have to go through that for weeks and months to actually see real results. So how the fuck is this fuck doing it, eating fucking salad and just eating these stupid ass meals and lifting stupid ass weight concentrically in a stupid ass fucking basement? Get it? When I had to fucking go through damaging sessions, then I had to eat the entire week, and I was sore for like 4 days going through DOMs every single week to get there. What the fuck is he trying to convince me? That eating fucking salad and lifting a fucking stupid heavy weight, I'm recruiting motor units and what is it? Androgen receptors for maximal force production. So let me get this straight. So performance, you're a performing slave. So performance and eating fucking salad is how he got to 285. Well, that ain't muscle then. That's obviously fat. He got fat. He's obese. Because if it is sarcoplasmic, which it is, you're obese because glycogen, regardless whether triglyceride in the fat cell or glycogen in your muscle, you're obese. Like the rest of these phony lifters. If steroids could build muscles, then fucking build it and then get the fuck off the steroids. Why do you got to keep taking it? Why does anybody need to keep taking it? Because they didn't build any fucking myofibrillar growth. It's all bullshit. It's garbage. Yeah, I'm not saying that a steroid can't stimulate protein synthesis. It can stimulate, but it itself can't magically damage muscles for you or go through repair and remodeling. This is just stupid shit.
Like, he's always been on steroids. Like, if you're caught, like, I don't know, drinking or smoking crack.
I can't prove if he's been on it forever or not. But the fact that you admitted it in a video that you're taking these steroids says everything that you most likely have been taking it the entire time. And then you're asking people, are you impressed by my lifts? What lifts? They're fake. You took a drug to lift it. If I went to a competition, I used a forklift. Hey, look, I lifted it. I used a forklift. I cheated. The only difference is you took a molecule, bind with the androgen receptor, giving you maximal force production to push some weights. But you're just, man, that's entertainment. That's based on performance, performing slave shit. Get it? Whatever. That's why bodybuilding is not considered a sport, because it's based on eccentric lifting. So eccentric exercise compromises sportive performance. That's why bodybuilding cannot be a sport. That's just fucking ridiculous.
Crack? Like, do we have the same standard? Oh, so you've always been a crack addict. Wait, what? Oh, this is funny.
Muscles, this vegan diet stuff, whatever. But I think he's cheating anyways. I don't really think he's a real vegan because...
I don't. Even if you're drinking milk, you are not considered a real vegan because you're still consuming an animal product, whether it's yogurt or fucking milk products, because you think, well, the animal didn't die, but it donated its new milk. So if that's what's sustaining him, drinking milk, then he's not a real vegan. He's a fake vegan, regardless. I'm not saying he has to eat meat. You understand me? You can drink milk and it would sustain you. You get all these nutrients. And we know that vegan diets lack nutrients, and so you get scurvy. You look at the vegan compilation, 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I didn't think I'd be making this fucking video. I'm no longer vegan. Why? Because my hair fell out, my nails and my teeth and my gums were all falling out. What's that? Scurvy. Get it? It's scurvy, dude. Wake up. It's a lack of an it's a deficiency in an amino acid that causes scurvy. He's gonna say, "Well, it's vitamin C." No, fuck, bro. We know about vitamin C, but it's a lack. Let's get this straight. Vitamin C is in everything. It's in meat, it's in plants, and it's in meat. All right? So when they say these people crossed the ocean and they got scurvy, well, what was the cause of the scurvy? If vitamin C is found in meat, and they did carry meat on board on these ships, right? They had meat. I don't know about plants, but meat has vitamin C. So it can't be a deficiency in vitamin C because they couldn't carry plants because eventually they'll rot on the ship. So what do they have at best? Meat. They had meat, dried meat on the ship. They'd have to eat it like beef jerky, whatever. They had meat. And so meat does have vitamin C. So it can't be a vitamin C deficiency. So it has to be what? A deficiency in an amino acid. See what I'm trying to explain to you? But is meat deficient in any amino acids? No, not that I know of. But plants are deficient in amino acids. So maybe they ran out of meat and then they had, like, I don't know, potatoes left. So they may have started consuming plants. That's what happened. And so if plants are deficient in amino acids but have vitamin C, so that must mean that the people on board those ships, once they ran out of the meat, they started consuming these like tubers or potatoes, whatever could stay on board. The other salad's not going to stay on board, obviously. It's going to rot, and carrots and shit, they're going to go, okay? So these other things that they were using, like potatoes and stuff, they could last long periods of time. See what I mean? Apples. You could store apples. They'll hang around for long periods. Some fruit can hang around for long periods of time, like apples and shit, right? Properly stored in whatever, this cabin down below. And potatoes and things. So they ran out of meat. They ate potatoes. They ate these fucking apples. They're filled with vitamin C. But they lack amino acids. And so it had to have been what? Lack of amino acid. Because meat's not lacking in it. Lacking in C. And neither are plants. But plants are lacking amino acids, so it has to be a deficiency in amino acid.
Not only have I always been on steroids, but I'm a fake vegan too, on top of that.
No way you could live this long and not suffer from scurvy. Because it's
Scurvy. Scurvy's a vitamin C deficiency. You get vitamin C from fruit.
Yeah, you do get vitamin C from fruit. You also get vitamin C from plants. They have vitamin C in them. We know that. But guess what? There's a lack of amino acids. They lack all the amino acids in plants. So again, it was a lack of an amino acid that caused the scurvy. Listen, go to the vegan compilation. I can prove everything that I say. Go to the vegan compilations. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, whatever. Go and see what happened to them. Their hair started falling out, their nails, their teeth, their gums, and everything. All of them claimed the same symptoms, energy gone, whatever. They felt like they were dying. They were dying. Why? Because if you have a lack of an amino acid that you can't produce, which you can only get from either meat, and you can't get it from the plant, you're going to die of scurvy. Get it, dude? You could call it that, scurvy. Yeah, the vegan compilation. So that proves it, because meat is not deficient in any fucking amino acids or vitamin C. So on board a ship, why are these crewmates dying of scurvy? If meat is not deficient in C or amino acids, what is causing it? Plants. So they ran out of fucking meat, and the plants are deficient in an amino acid, but not C. But Vegan Gains, the genius, it's got apples, fruits have vitamin C. Yeah, but they weren't lacking in vitamin C. So what caused the fucking scurvy, you fuck? The lack of fucking amino acids, because plants are deficient. You stupid goof.
Scurvy is based on a lack of an amino acid, and
No, it's a lack of vitamin C.
Where's your proof? Prove it. Prove that it's a lack of vitamin C. Show me where. Where is it? Because it can't be. It's not people that eat meat, just meat, as us carnivore animals. As a human carnivore animal, which humans are, they're not deficient in any C. It's not deficient. Meat is not deficient. It has the correct proportions, and it's not deficient in amino acid. So it can't be the meat, you motherfucker. So it must be a fucking amino acid deficiency, because plants are not deficient in C, you stupid dumbass.
plants, amino acids, man, they're deficient and they don't upload like that of animal protein in humans.
They don't.
But anyways,
They don't upload the same as animal products in humans, because we're carnivore animals.
let's get to this video where he's talking about his steroid usage.
Gee Christ.
Who, like,
Here's the problem, man. Only stupid people laugh. They laugh because they're stupid. They get caught in their stupidity.
who is this guy?
See how he's acting, the way he's acting? This is kind of obvious. People will tell you this. They do this because the truth hurts. I say I'm not there willing to corroborate his beliefs. You understand me? I base everything on truth, but he bases stuff on beliefs.
Is he on disability or something? Because he's like,
See, he's going to try to attack me now personally. Am I on disability? No, I'm like you, a beggar online. I beg for my rent. See that bar up there? It's on my channel too. I'm begging for rent. That's what I do. I'm a beggar like you. What is it? Impressions $10, a song request 15, twerking for 50, and sit-ups for $1. And draw anything for 5. I'm exactly like you, a beggar online. That's what I do. The same thing like you, yeah.
retarded? Like, is he... What?
See? Listen how he's attacking me now. Is he retarded or something? Is he on disability? But what does that have to do with what I said about the deficiency and him being on steroids? So why is he character assassinating me? You get it? It doesn't make any sense. You understand? This is a person, they feel threatened now all of a sudden. That's what they do. When you catch people in lies and stuff, okay, and they're misinformed, this is the first thing they do. They attack you personally, but there's nothing he can attack on me. He's fabricating these things. There's no proof of anything that he says about me. He's just making it up. You understand the difference? I never made up anything in the video. I simply recorded his video and I played it back for him to hear his bullshit that he's on drugs, okay? He's a drug addict. So now he's upset because I caught his video and I posted it. So now he has to character assassinate me.
What does he do? I've never seen him mention any kind of job.
But what does that have to do with the fact that you're taking steroids? And why do you care what I do? Here's the thing. I don't care what you do. But why do you care so much what I do? Does that bother you? Because why? Because I'm smarter than you are. I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't really think I'm smarter than anybody out there. And I think you're quite intelligent because look at you. Like, you're a good beggar online. If people are sending you money because they're stupid, you understand me? You're smart enough to beg and they're giving you money, bro, for free. Yeah. See what I mean? I'm not attacking your character personality. The truth is, I'm not really attacking you. I think your scheme here is quite intelligent. There you go. See, I'm complimenting you, but you don't even compliment me, man.
Like, this guy's nuts.
See,
I don't know if he's getting like some.
now I'm retarded. I'm nuts. I'm this. I'm that. Okay, what else?
sort of disability from, he's Canadian.
I'm some sort of disability. Yes, I'm Canadian. You already know that. You have my phone number.
He actually used to live pretty close to me. I think he was like near downtown Toronto.
Yeah, you're right. You would be right. Yeah. To tell you the truth, I knew your channel a long time ago. I was even thinking about meeting you because I've met some YouTubers online. Like, what's that guy? I forget his name. He lives in the West End or East End of Toronto. He's got a big YouTube channel. I forget his name now. Fucking, I don't know. Think about it later.
Third-party testing. So the supplier that I'm getting it from tests their stuff through Joshik. Just look up Joshik steroid tests. So I know what I'm getting is real. You can also like read reviews online, see what people are saying. I kind of try to avoid Reddit because Reddit is a retarded, dumb shit, fuckwit rabbit hole where people deliberately lie about certain suppliers for whatever fucking reason. Joshik, then for the donation mocking.
And I always knew this guy was a fake. You know, it's funny how I just came across this video exactly. I just turned it on.
Yes, if you ever take steroids, that means you've always taken steroids.
And exactly, he started admitting to it, which is kind of really odd.
I didn't say you were always taking it forever and ever and ever. The fact that you are taking it. That's all. That's all I did was I came across your video and I saw you stating that you take steroids. So the fact that you take steroids means what?
Isn't it? Wow. And I was like, damn, I gotta record this part. This is hilarious. Anyways, tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. So vegan.
Like, why?
He always cuts the vegan slave part. I love that part, man. I love calling vegans slaves. They're all slaves, bro. Come on. They're peasant slaves. They eat the peasant slave food diet.
Would I just suddenly come out and say I'm on steroids?
No, here's the thing. He's calling me names that I'm crazy and retarded. No carnivore animal would eat any of these foods, so that would be considered mental illness. See, vegan diet or this veganism, whatever, is considered mental illness. It's a mental illness for an animal to eat something that is not appropriate for them. See what I mean? They're going to tell you, well, they're going to call carnivore diet, but carnivore diet, there's no such thing as carnivore diet. You're either carnivore or herbivore. There isn't anything in between. You could call yourself, I don't know, an animal of opportunity because, well, if there's something there that you could put in your mouth, they would. Even a dog would eat some garbage food too if they were hungry enough. They're crazy. They love consuming shit all day. That doesn't mean that that's the appropriate food for them. Like cows, would you say it's extreme for them to eat grass? But they do feed them, grains. They tolerate that, grains and corn. Then it causes dysbiosis in the cow, and then you eat the cow, and then it's passed on to you. A lot of the problem today is that people used to farm. It was temporary. They would eat these foods, plants, whatever. Now they're importing it. They're eating it all year round. So toxification all year round. That's why people are becoming even worse and worse. They don't even know what fucking sex they are. I'm just watching it decade after decade growing up. I'm just watching these things take place. People are getting sicker. They're having more problems. It never ends, man. Disease is taking over. These MERS viruses and COVID viruses, they just keep appearing. It probably just get worse and worse. Who knows with the time? I don't know, man. But the cause of all of this is because of farming, which is unnatural. But Vegan Gains is going to tell you this is natural. This life we live is natural. It's not natural. It's artificial. Everything you're doing is artificial in this stupid ass matrix. But anyway, it is what it is, man. Let's see what else he has to say.
If I've been like trying to be a fake natty this whole time?
I don't know. Are you?
I don't know. This conspiracy theory doesn't
I don't
really...
know. Are you? What conspiracy theory?
Really make much sense.
Slave is a roid user.
Forgot
You're a roid user.
my namification. Donate $2, dude. Please call him. If not today, sometime soon. Please, dude. Call who? Genetic Beast? I don't know if I saved his number. I remember I called him at some point. Do I even have it?
See, he called me. He wanted me to do something about to have a debate on veganism. But what's the point if he's going to feed me all these? Some are fake epidemiology studies. He's going to feed me all this stuff and try to convince me that vegan diet and everything. Meanwhile, there's nothing to convince. Something that's fake, it's unnatural, is fake. So there's no convincing. What are you going to do? Convince me that I have to be a vegan, that I should eat vegan? Why? Because I have to save the animals, because I have to save the planet. Well, the planet doesn't need saving. If you need saving, but the planet is still going to be here. You're going to be gone, but this planet will be here. This planet has been here for billions of years and will still be here when you're gone. So the planet doesn't need saving. It can save itself. That's why plants are apex predators, or organisms, sorry. Plants are apex organisms on this planet. They would never allow you to consume them to the point where they disappear. That's why they toxify their fruit, their whatever, their leaves and things. It's all they're full of toxins, bro. Get it? As a protection mechanism, so you don't overconsume them. Anyway, like when people pick these fucking fruits, they pick them. They're not ripe, and so they're filled with toxins, and then they ripen up. So they have more toxins in them than they would if they had ripened. But regardless, I mean, there's so many things that are going on out there. Who really care? I don't really care. Look, I'm not a peasant slave. I don't eat the peasant slave food vegan diet. I don't care. Let these peasants eat that shit.
Don't. Somebody messaged.
They may save an animal, even though that animal will die. Death is inevitable on this planet. Things need to die and recycle themselves. That's how it works.
Me his number, and then I called him, but I can't remember what the fuck his number is. Thanks for the donation, though. Forgot my namification.
What is new with the tapes?
There's a 60 Minutes Australia video on.
And here's another thing. These so-called, what he says, these carnivore diet, whatever, you're not really carnivore if you're not really eating all the animal parts. A lot of the problem is a lot of people today, they don't eat all the parts of the animal. They just eat muscle meat. If you truly want to be healthy and strong and live long and look young when you die, like a young animal, like an animal dies, looking healthy and young, you want to eat the appropriate diet, which is animals, and you want to eat all the parts. That means the blood, the liver, kidneys, this, that, the brain, the tongue, the skin, whatever, the bone marrow, everything in that animal is edible. And so that'll keep you healthy and strong. You won't have any problems. That's what I discovered. Ligaments, tendons as well, everything, man. That's why you have ligaments and tendons that are strong. Him, he's falling apart. He's weak. He has surgeries. We already know about vegan gains, the shit that he's gone through. So it's just going to get worse with time. The truth is this: when he gets to 40, that's when reality is going to set in. And it'll keep setting in after 40 for him, especially when he reaches his 50s. Now, I'm in my late 50s. So I'm not doing too bad for my late 50s. Get it, dude? But like I said, I've had some family members, they don't listen. And they continued in this behavior in their 50s, like my sister. She got fucking stones, and after the stones, they removed it, they discovered cancer. She had massive surgery for cancer because she couldn't stop drinking the vegan slave food diet. Get it? She did eat some meat and stuff, but she ate a lot of this and drank coffee. The toxic plants and shit, it caused it. Every time you toxify yourself, it does that. Meat, it's not deficient in any nutrients or amino acids. and doesn't have any sugar or toxins in it. It's not going to destroy you. If anything, it makes you better. Because we are made up of animals. Yeah.
On them that I was going to look through. Not sure if there's too much new. Thanks
Here's
for
the
the
thing.
donation, James.
Here's another thing. These fruits and vegetables are high in radiation. So it's, again, the toxicity, the radiation, the glyphosates, the phosphates, the whatever, the pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, it's all sprayed with. You're just getting a shot of chemotherapy every time you eat these plants. So who gives a shit? According to whatever, I don't know, it has something to do with potassium 50, whatever. The higher it is, the more fucking radiation there is in there. Well, they'll claim that it doesn't harm you, but anything that is harmful has to be harming you in some way, because radiation is harmful. So bananas are the highest on the list, and yada yada. You know, like, that's another reason why these vegan people are just collapsing.
Sir, bro, he's a drug addict. I told you, man, these people, they're so full of shit. His lifts are fake, and his fake muscles are fake too, because steroids do not build muscles unless there was damage, which he's.
My lips are fake?
No, I said your lifts are fake. Your lifts, you know, lifting, the weights. They're fake because you're taking drugs to lift that weight.
Full of shit. His lifts are fake, and his.
Oh, lifts. No, my lifts are not fake.
They are fake. You're on drugs. You're using drugs to lift those
Literally
weights.
see it on camera and shit.
Fake muscles are fake too.
Bro, I have another video. You explained that an old man was withering away. You don't want to wither away with him. You don't want to get weak. That was your whole thing. Your gambit was you don't want to get weak. That's what you said about that guy on Shark Tank. Remember? Whatever, man. Christ.
Because steroids do not build muscles unless there was damage, which he's not doing, that could aid in it, but not even that, bro. See what I mean? And carbs and plants do not build muscles. Now, animal products build muscles, but not plants. They do not build muscles. So carbs do not build muscle.
Well, I guess all the herbivorous animals that are eating plants, I guess they're
Again, now he references herbivorous animals. Yeah, but we're not herbivorous. We're carnivore animals. Humans are carnivore animals. Herbivore animals, they eat their appropriate diet, plants. And they eat very specific plants. They don't just eat every plant. That's another thing. They don't just eat any plant either.
taking steroids because plants do not build muscle.
Not in humans. Not in humans, they don't.
I don't know how elephants and rhinos and
Yeah, but you're not an elephant or a rhino. Why don't you explain in a human how it builds muscle? How do steroids build muscles in humans? Now, what does he do? He talks about plants and he talks about elephants and all these other animals. See how he detours?
gorillas and
Yeah, but you're not a gorilla. You're not a gorilla. It's based on their genetics. They don't take steroids. Gorillas are extremely strong because they have a lot of fiber and testosterone. They have a lot of muscle fibers.
horses. Like, I don't know how they're building any muscle. I guess they're on steroids or
Their genetic code allows them to build it. How do they build it? Because they're a lot of these animals are ruminant. They're able to build it because their body is able to extract these things out of it and build it. That's how.
they're secretly eating meat.
Those carbohydrates do not build muscles, but they will build.
If a herbivore animal has the chance to eat meat, they would eat meat if they had to, if they were forced to, and they're hungry. They would eat meat. See what I mean? A human would eat bark off a tree if they were hungry. They found stones inside the belly of, what was it? these dinosaurs, these fossils and dinosaurs, they found stones in their belly, wax. They were starving, bro. They take the stones to curb the pain. So, given a chance, an animal will eat anything to stop the pain in their stomach.
Told you sarcoplasmic muscles as opposed to myofibrillar growth. But myofibrillars don't grow lifting concentrically like him. And getting the pump, that's carbohydrates. And that's part of this vegan cult, religion, whatever.
I think he's a little confused.
Weird fantasy, fanatical, weird diet thing where these carnivore people or animals like him think they can eat plants the rest of their life and not suffer the consequences. Good luck with that one, man. But it's kind of obvious he must be faking it. I knew it all the time. He was a faker, bro. Anyways, friends, I gotta go. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about vegan gains now. He's a vegan slave to drugs. He's a drug addict, bro. But it's just fuck, man. It's so.
Yes, I'm a drug addict.
Yeah.
And it's obvious that I always have been a drug addict.
Obvious. He's on all kinds of other medication, God knows what, and now on steroids. It's ridiculous. I guess it's just a one-way trip to destruction.
See, he again, he laughs. He can't take it seriously. He could say something. I'm listening. I'm all ears. You know what I mean? I'm a very open-minded person, man. I can even take criticism, but not if you're trying to attack me for no reason and make up fake stuff.
I can't wait to see when he gets to be my age, 58, what he's going to look like, because I look good at 58, bro. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, friend.
Yeah, that's why you don't show yourself on camera, because you look great.
I do show myself on camera. I've got videos, shorts and stuff. I showed myself. What are you talking about? I don't show myself on these videos because I'm using a program. I'm using voiceover program that's easier to make the video. It's a lot easier. And I think I had one where it actually showed my face off the cell phone. It's easier to make it off the cell phone. And then I just upload it. I don't have to go through all that stuff on my laptop like before. And it's not worth it because I told you, I lost my channel. So why would I put in all that effort again to make all those nice videos where YouTube could just take your channel away because of a stupid copyright or something? So it's not worth it.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
Well, that's Genetic Beast.
Yes.
That was pretty good. Dodo.
I'm glad you found that entertaining. I'll see you in the next one, friends. Tell us what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. I told you, man, he got caught. And so, you know, yeah. I'll see you in the next one. I don't know what else to say there, bro. Yeah, you comment down below. But I'm pretty sure he might even do a video on this. Who knows? I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, man. I got to go.